Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I am officially starting my series on how to script. Um, don't worry about my past videos on like how to build, how to script. I wasn't so good at the time. Anyways, let's get started. This is going to be a whole series, but this is going to be a basic series, and I will move on to advanced later on in the series. Thank you. I don't know why I said that. So anyways, first, go to the workspace, click on the plus, and insert a script. And as you can see, it says print hello world. That you can go ahead and remove this, as we do not need that. So the first thing you got to know is variables. So a variable is just an object. So if I were to insert a part into the workspace, you see there's a new thing called part in the workspace. This can be a variable for scripts. So here's how you were to reference a variable. So you type in local, and what this does is it kind of is a shortcut to parts, models, any objects. It's a shortcut to it. So say local part equals game dot workspace dot part, and say, and in the properties tab there is brick color, cast shadow, color, material, reference, all of this. All of these are the properties. So say I wanted to set transparency to 1, it's gone. Say I wanted to reflectance, I set that to 1, and now it reflects the sky. I don't really use that cast shadow. That shows if it lets a shadow. See, look, if I remove that, it doesn't have a shadow anymore. If I put it back, it has a shadow. Material it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a material of the part. If I were to set it to metal, neon, pebble, plastic, sand, slate, smooth plastic, wood blanks. There's a lot. And you can change the color of what you want. So say I wanted a green part, and say with this script I wanted to do part dot. So part dot is part is the part right here, and the dot means that you're going inside of a part. So if I were to insert a model, so if you don't have to, I'm just showing you examples. If I were to put a model under here, the parent of that model is the part, and part dot is going into the part. So if I did part dot model, then it's referencing this model right here. Properties are expressed the same way. So if I were to go to remove that, part dot transparency. Now this references this property. So when you use dot, you can either reference it as a property, or you can reference it as going inside of the part. There are no different ways from doing this. So yeah. So say I wanted to make the transparency 1 in this part, and then close that. Now if I join the game, it will, see, look, it's not there, even though I can still step on it, which signals that it's there. And if I go to the server, the part is still there. Transparency is 1. And if I were to disable the script, which means it will not do anything, and then make the transparency 0, oops, not mine. Okay. And then once it's 0 and I re-enable the script, it's gone. But it's still there. So that is variables and transparent. Oh, yeah, that is variables and and sorry, this is my first time like trying to teach scripting. So don't mind if I like mess up. It's so that is variables and properties and all of that. So now we're going to look at how to reference the workspace in a simpler way. It's very easy. Instead of having to do game.workspace, it uses a lot more of your time. An easier way to do this is just type in workspace, and it references the workspace on the dot. Now, there's players, lighting, replicated first. Well, we'll get on into all of that later, but you can't like reference them as server script service. Look, it's gonna underline red because it does not know what that means. Also, you have to be very specific in capitalization and numbers with coding. If you just get one capital, if something's supposed to be capital and you don't make it capital, then it'll be counted wrong. So say if I did workspace with a capital, that still works because it still references the workspace. But if I did part with a lowercase symbol and then do transparency equals 1, if I do not have, and that's where it says the capital W workspace is not being used anymore. So to fix that, you just put lowercase workspace, and that'll reference the workspace. But since I put a lowercase on the part, it's not going to, and as you can see in the output, it errored. Part is not a valid member of workspace. But it's there, you can see it. Problem is, it can't be lowercase. So to do that, go into your script, change this to an uppercase. Now this may pop up for those of you with autofill, but don't worry about that. But yeah, that is variables. And yeah. Oh wait, no, that'll be for another video. Alright, but yeah, that is what we were going to show you today. So I will either have another video out really soon or maybe later. See y'all.